Okay, so let's go to the next one. Triaging incident reports. We kind of talked about this a little bit. We've got a little chart here that breaks down how you might do that with this if-then statement. So incident initial review. Conduct a preliminary assessment report for the incident. So normally when an incident comes in, what'll happen is documentation is super important. You'd be surprised, no matter how bad an incident is, if you don't write it down, people just forget very important details. With incident reportings, it's very similar. When I was in law enforcement in the military, what we would do is incident reports. We do these incident reports like whenever we would respond to any kind of domestic dispute or any kind of issue. You report on. You go to the scene, and then you have to describe the who, what, when, where, and why of what's going on. Who was involved at exactly what time this happened, who said what to whom, what took place, all that kind of stuff. And that's similar to what you're doing here. You're documenting all the parts and pieces of the incident, of the case. It's like you're an investigator, like you're a detective trying to figure out everything that's going on. And so that's what they're talking about here. Initial review is conducting a preliminary assessment of reported incident. You're describing who, what, when, where, and why. Apply criteria. Use established criteria to estimate the incident severity. What is the impact of this situation? Once you've got it all documented, we've got to figure out very quickly what is the impact to our organization. When we talk about impact, what we mean here is, what is our business function? First of all, what is our business or mission function? What is our main thing that we're doing? It could be we make money, right? We make a certain amount of money. We serve this part of the population. We have a mission to protect or to out these people right here. Whatever your mission is, when we say impact, we mean how much does it impact our main mission of whatever we're doing? That's what we mean. And then that's how we're going to determine the severity of the incident. If it completely stops our mission, our business, then that is a catastrophic issue. If it slows down our mission, right, it depends on how much it slows it down. If it slows it down very little, it's probably maybe it's a low or a medium. But if it has a pretty big impact, it didn't completely stop what we're doing, but it's pretty big, then it's maybe it's a high. So you want to have criteria to figure out what's the severity of that impact. And that's something you would also document. And then determine if the incident warrants a full-scale response, because not every incident you have requires a team to form like Voltron and then go attack, the kaiju monster or whatever. You know what I mean? So some incidents are small scale and you can handle it on the spot. You can handle it with a one person team of subject matter expert. You can just go to one person and say, hey, here's the issue we're having, and then resolve it immediately. It just depends. And then of course, record less critical events for further reviews. Documentation, super important. Categorization.